Okay, today's video is to talk about the amazing clearing called the Cunt-Cow-Faggot-Bitch clearing. It's a new access clearing. It's kind of, in a way, it's just like the 32 negations I talked about in a previous video of how access consciousness is actually teaching the final teachings of Buddhism. And you're wondering, how would Cunt-Cow-Faggot-Bitch be the 32 negations? But it actually is. It started with first this idea of becoming out of form, out of definition, out of linearity, out of constancy, out of uh, all the other form, structure, significance, and all the other stuff that you can be out of. I think I said definition, out of control, out of. Anyway, I can't remember them all. I know there's a way to say it like in order, so you don't forget them all, but I always forget the order. Anyway, all that when you listen to the 32 negations, or you listen to my reading of the part of the translation that I read for the first time last time, which is a new translation for me anyway. It's not a new translation, probably. It's free on the internet, of the Nirvana Sutra, which is the last sutra. And the penultimate sutra is the Threefold Lotus Sutra, which is the last sutra is just saying basically that we have now finished our mission on this planet. We mean you, me, and he, and she and it, because everyone is together. We're all oneness. We all completed the mission of the final teachings of the Lotus Sutra. So now we can go into fairy tale land of nirvana, which is, he says, is a myth he created in the Lotus Sutra for people who can't go all the way to enlightenment, because he knew people wouldn't be ready for enlightenment until the 500 years after he dies. And that's called the latter day of the law. The first 1,000 years, I'm trying to do my hat by doing it the opposite way again, because the video is backwards as a mirror image. Okay. So he says these things like, I'm neither this, neither this, neither that, neither that. Every opposite possibly you can think of, he says, I'm neither that. So I'm neither coming, I'm neither going, I'm neither born, I never die, I neither die, I neither am born, I'm neither form. All the stuff that is possibly negative and positive in this reality, he says, I'm neither. So what that is meant to do is to break you from all this mental masturbation you've been doing all your life and all your previous Buddha-zillion lifetimes about all this polarity you've caused. And it supposedly started when Adam and Eve ate the apple. And the reason they say, okay, well, you know, this is a fairy tale, but this is actually where polarity started, because they actually became aware of the knowledge of good and bad and good and evil, which everyone says they ate the tree of knowledge. No, they didn't eat from the tree of knowledge. They ate from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Good and evil is just an expectation, a judgment, a conclusion, a bunch of bullshit, because there's no such thing as good and evil. There's no such thing as right and wrong. It's just polarity. So that created polarity, and that caused the fall of people, and the fall of civilization, and the fall of everything, because once you have a judgment about what is right or wrong, you refuse to be that when it's necessary, because you've judged it as wrong and you refuse to be it. And whenever you refuse to be anything, you lock into the limitation in your body. You lock it into your life. You lock it into everything. So if you're willing to be the cunt-cow-faggot-bitch, demon bastard from hell that you truly be for all eternity, with total ease, you don't have to use it, because people know you have the 10 worlds. Okay, in Buddhism, they say the 10 worlds exist within the 10 worlds. So if you're willing to use the world of hell in the world of Bodhisattva, or in the world of Buddhahood, you can be a cunt, bitch, faggot, cunt, what did I say? Cunt, cow, faggot, bitch from hell through all eternity, and you can use it positively when you need to use it. It can be, you know, just put on the side. You can say, man, this is my, when people fuck with me, I'm going to pull out this fucking energy. And people know that energy. They can see it there. It's ready. You don't fuck with me. And you never have to use it. So you don't have to be an asshole. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Okay, so from there we go to the other clearing, which is also like the 32 negations, which is an access, which is the opposite. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Bechamex. Now, some people in access say this Bechamex is not part of access. Maybe this was just Rika Zimmerman. I don't know. But anyway, Rika Zimmerman, back when she was a access facilitator, she said Bechamex, and I haven't heard it since then by any other access facilitator, so I don't know if she just made it up or she got it from someone else and mixed it up, and that's fine, because you can mix all kinds of stuff up. Because everything, as Gary Douglas says, consciousness judges nothing and includes everything. So Doesn't matter if he pulled it from somewhere else, even though he may have a point of view against what he considers la-di-da-di, foo-foo, what does he call it? Anyway, all these healers, people that, you know, believe in crystals and standing on the full moon naked, and doing ritualistic bullshit that they have to follow some fucking form, structure, and significant of meaningless nonsense. Anyway, I don't mind those things if you're just having fun, because it's just fun. I mean, if you go naked on the beach on the New Year's to think you're doing some ritual because that's what the Wiccans did from the fucking ancient days, then okay, have at it. But anyway, if you're so serious about it that you have a stick up your ass, then you're a cunt-cow-faggot-bitch, and you should burn in hell. So I'm so overjoyed because that lady who's a cunt-cow-faggot-bitch, who was running against a great guy called Bernie Sanders, and she stole the election, she didn't get voted into office, which I knew she wouldn't because she's a cunt-cow-faggot-bitch. Okay, now you're going, what the fuck's a cunt-cow-faggot-bitch? Okay, it doesn't make any sense, right? Cunt, cow, faggot, bitch. It's like 5 polar opposites trying to be stuck together. We call this causal incongruity. So anytime you try to stick things that are incongruous together and make them one reality, it's like it breaks away all the fucking polarity that's held your reality together, because it's all fucking cunt, cow, faggot, bitch nonsense, otherwise known as the AEIOU pods, which are, what are they? A is asinine. Asinine piles of degree A. E, erroneous piles of debris. I is, I forget. Think of a bad word with I. O. God, I should just pull those up right now. The AEI. This is a good segue. You know, I like to go on segues. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up AEIOUs, and I put it on my Facebook the other day, so I'll just put here. They're called AEIOU pods. Here we go. AEIOU pods. AEIOU pods. This is a teleclass, and they're not explaining what it is, and it should be under my thing. Maybe I skipped a space. Oh, I like this picture. It's a cute girl. I'm gonna like this picture because it's a really cute girl in a sleazy looking outfit, and I love segues when you can look at sleazy girls in sleazy outfits. So I put a like on that, just because, you know, we always resist what we actually would heal us. So many bodies are wanting to be lusted after, but we grew up Puritan, and we thought if you dressed like you wanted sex, then you somehow were a slut, and that's not true. It just means your body's lusting for being lusted after, which is healthy and salubrious for your body, and your body's screaming it out as you're being the Puritan that's killing it. You're the demon bastard. What is it called? Cunt, cow, faggot, bitch. You truly be from all eternity. Okay, where did it go? It's not. Oh shit, man. Maybe I put AEIOU in spaces. Let's try that. Or I put period. A. E. I should get all this stuff before I freaking make a video, right? I know. You guys can bitch me out later, but I'm having fun, so it don't matter when I do it or when I don't do it. Because you guys don't have anything better to do anyway. I'm just fucking with you guys. No, it's not fucking periods. Maybe I just put a space. God damn it. I put it on my freaking... Oh, I know. I'll just put erroneous piles of debris, and that'll bring it up. If I can spell. Erroneous piles of debris. I wonder why he's called it debris anyway. I can't spell fucking erroneous, so that probably... And I can't spell fucking debris either. Debris. Oh, it's fucking debris. See, that's what I hate, these fucking words that don't, someone here's talking about the erroneous piles of debris. No, it's always someone from Access, but why aren't they're not really... Oh no, this person's talking about God and shit. How the fuck does erroneous piles of debris come up with freaking baptism of fire revealed and... Okay, anyway, I forget what the AEIOUs are. Okay, so just forget about it. Forget the whole concept, because I'm not ready to talk about that yet. We're talking about the freaking cunt, cow, faggot, bitch from hell you truly be. Okay, so you say this, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Beckham X, nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Beckham X, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Beckham X, nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Beckham X, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Beckham X, nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. And it just gets you out of this fucking mental masturbation of, oh, what's right and wrong, oh, what's good and bad, oh, it's all fucking judgment, projection, expectations, and they're all limitations. All judgments are limitations, all expectations are limitations, and all projections are limitations, and all other cultural baggage that you bought from your parents and your grandparents and your country and your school system and everywhere else you bought it from. It's all limitations because you're an infinite being from time without beginning. If you're willing to step into who you truly be and get rid of all this polarity and all this bullshit, and that's what the 32 negations is all about. It's about becoming the Buddha the Buddha of absolute freedom that has free from all distinctions, and distinctions are the distinctions between right, wrong, the distinctions between good and bad, the distinctions between birth and death, the distinctions between and we've made death so wrong in this reality that we're not willing to let people die who want to die. And there's so many people who want to die, but we try to hold on to them. No, they can't go. They can't go. Ah. And they're doing death because they're obviously choosing death. Otherwise, they wouldn't be creating cancer and other things that'll kill them. Or running in front of cars when they shouldn't be running in front of cars, when they can just say, should I run in front of this car? And no. My 2 cats ran in front of cars, but they were wanting out because of the divorce. They were in the family that wasn't anymore, and they wanted to check out. Maybe they wanted to go to New York with my ex-wife. I don't know. Maybe they like my ex-wife better than me. I don't care. Because after I got a new wife, she didn't really like cats. Then they're kind of like, I don't feel right here. So they both jumped in front of cars and killed themselves, which is cool, you know. People choose all kinds of way to die. They can jump off a cliff or something. I guess cats don't jump off cliffs too well. They jump in front of cars better than they jump off cliffs. Because I don't know any cat that's committed suicide other than jumping in front of a car. But maybe there's other ways to do it. But they haven't. It hasn't been reported yet. Okay, so yeah, Cunt-Cow-Faggot-Bitch. What it is when you feel like there's nothing you can say about that's good about a person, or there's nothing you can do because you've tried to help this person. You've had this constant like, they're not really as bad as they think they are. I know they're acting like they're bad and everything like that, but I still have compassion for them and I really want to help them. But every time I try to help them, it makes it worse and all that. Just, you know, they're choosing to be a Cunt-Cow-Faggot-Bitch, which is just tears apart all the polarity of what the garbage nonsense going on in your head. Try to define them and try to stick them in a box of your expectations or projections and judgments and conclusions and separations and what other ones, concentricities and linearities and all the other stuff that you think they are and they aren't and they should and they shouldn't be and they must be and they mustn't be and they could whatever, all the other bullshit you think because of your culture, which you're brought up to think. You're stuck in your fucking cult mindset of what's right and wrong. There's no right and wrong. There just isness. This is a choice, and everyone's choosing to either be a Cunt-Cow-Faggot-Bitch or they're choosing to be a good person. It's just their choice. But when you're just willing to say, okay, they're a Cunt-Cow-Faggot-Bitch, that's fine. Then you can just let go of all the polarity of judging them right or wrong. That's just a choice. And it's good Cunt-Cow-Faggot-Bitch because it makes no sense. It's like every negative, positive attribute of negative, everything you could say bad about a person that makes no sense whatsoever. Like how Cunt-Cow-Faggot-Bitch. It's like, okay, but when you say it, it makes you kind of laugh. Like, yeah, they're just a fucking Cunt-Cow-Faggot-Bitch. Okay, so all the people who voted for Clinton, I think are Cunt-Cow-Faggot-Bitches. All the people who voted for what is that guy, Trump, who won? I think they're Cunt-Cow-Faggot-Bitches because if we had the real person who won the primaries, who didn't get it stolen by the DNC, which is Bernie Sanders, he would have swept the election completely. But all the Cunt-Cow-Faggot-Bitches who believed CNN, who believed Fox News, who believed NBC, CBS, all the other corporate nonsense, lying sack of shit, Cunt-Cow-Faggot-Bitch news stations that call themselves news, which is not news, it's just corporate propaganda that they believed. They thought, oh, yeah, Hillary won the election because we don't want to count the fucking real votes and we don't want to know that there was lawsuits and the people who brought the lawsuits were killed. Oh, wow, how did that happen? Oh, A coinkydink. I'm not a coinkydink theorist, but anyway, I'm going off on a lot of tangents because you need some fucking tangents because you're a cunt-cow-faggot-bitch. And everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Beckham X, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Beckham X, nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be, you cunt-cow-faggot-bitches. Doesn't that make you feel good now? So if you really don't like Bill or Clinton, what was her name? I don't like her, so I don't even want to think of her name. And you just want to get rid of all that negativity you feel towards her, just say she's a cunt-cow-faggot-bitch. She's a cunt-cow-faggot-bitch. She's just a cunt-cow-faggot-bitch. She's just choosing to be a cunt-cow-faggot-bitch. And then it's like all this, you just let it go. I don't care. Even if she won the election or she didn't win the election, if she stole it from Bernie Sanders, she didn't steal it from Bernie, it doesn't matter anymore because you already got rid of it all. I'm like, cunt-cow-faggot-bitch makes no sense whatsoever, right? Okay, so it's gone. And this guy who won the election, he's a cunt-cow-faggot-bitch too. But I didn't dislike him. I disliked him, but I hated the DNC and I hated the people who stole from Bernie Sanders, and I hated the fact that that's the only way she can possibly try to win an election is to steal the fucking election from someone else. That's just cunt-cow-faggot-bitchdom fully actualized that I don't need to have to be any part of. So I'm glad Trump won, even though I don't support him, and I think he was just play acting the whole time he ran, because if you listen to all of his speeches before he ran for president, he seemed like almost a normal guy. I mean, he was, yeah, rich guy, and he was arrogant, and he thought he was cool and everything like that. But who wouldn't think they were cool if they had a lot of money and they had, they can buy chicks, anyone, I'm driving up in my freaking BMW, I'm driving up my Rolls Royce. He could fly in his helicopter. Any stupid cunt-cow-faggot-bitch girl who's lusting after money, like his wife and the other wives. I'm saying cunt-cow-faggot-bitches because they're not really. There's no negativity. I don't have any judgment for them because a cunt-cow-faggot-bitch makes no sense. So it gets rid of all the judgment. And so you're holding on to this hatred you have for people. Like, I never thought I hated anyone until George Bush stole 2 elections. And then I think because I had brought out so much of this negativity that I didn't know existed in me from that election, I was able to, it came out like deja vu when Mrs. Clinton stole, or Mrs. Clinton didn't do it, but the DNC did for her and all of her cabal that was following her and supporting her, and the news medias that was, cheerleading for her since day one and not letting Bernie Sanders in the race and whatever. He won it, and he should have been the president. He would have been the president because of all the cunt-cow-faggot-bitches on all the corporate news networks that allowed Trump and Hillary to be the only candidates in the race, which they didn't even qualify for the race, and they were just cunt-cow-faggot-bitches. I'm just letting it all go. I don't care because they're all cunt-cow-faggot-bitches, and that's how you get rid of it. It just gets rid of all the polarity of right and wrong, good and bad, any other judgment I have, any other projection, expectation of what they could do, what they can't do. I don't care. I let it go. It's just a bunch of cunt-cow-faggot-bitches. So that's a clearing. Just do it. Anytime you're pissed off at someone, anytime you don't understand why they're being such an asshole, you're a cunt-cow-faggot-bitch. And it just gets rid of all the, you don't have to judge them anymore. Just let them go. Okay? So that's the greatest clearing you'll ever hear. And I think it does go along with the other clearings I recommended before, which are part of the 32 negations, which I think Access Consciousness is teaching, the final teachings of Buddhism. And I'll get more into that because there's so much. It'll go down the rabbit hole further and further. And it's reason why I haven't paid for any Access classes. And the reason why I only spent $40 on a video, I was $20, I can't remember, to do bars, and I only did it once with my friends. I might do it again. I might go to a bars class if it becomes, it's none in where I live now. But if it comes to my town and I have $300 to do a bars class, I might do it. Okay, but the good thing is I know how to do the bars already because I am the bars. I am the bars fully actualized. I drink in bars. No, I don't like alcohol, but I don't like smoking. In Japan, they let you smoke in a lot of bars, so I don't really like bars at all. I'd rather play on the street. That's why I've been doing my all Japan tour for 7 years, and I played at about 100 and something stations all around from Akita to Kyoto, or now all the way to Osaka lately. Okay, so thanks you guys. I love you. Enjoy the cunt-cow-faggot-bitch Trump you guys inaugurated into office. I'm an expatriate of the United States, Huntington Beach local, most of my life, but I wouldn't have voted for either of them, so I don't really care, but I'm actually more happy that he won than she won, because I want the first lady president to be a president worth voting for, and a president that didn't have their cabal DNC steal the primary from the guy who should have really won. Okay, just to try to have a women. I mean, just because someone has a pussy doesn't mean they qualify to be a president, because doesn't mean they qualify to steal a primary. So anyway, I love you guys. I'll come out with you with more fucking Cunt-Cow-Faggot-Bitch stuff in the future. Thanks a lot for being a Cunt-Cow-Faggot-Bitch. And everywhere you're refusing to be a Cunt-Cow-Faggot-Bitch, you truly could be. With Total E's, I destroy and uncreate it all, because I am choosing to be the Cunt-Cow-Faggot-Bitch I truly be for all eternity, with total ease. And anything that wouldn't allow that, I destroy and uncreate it all, right and wrong, good, bad, all nine, hot and talk, shorts, boys, and beyond. Okay, that's all for today.